Good morning. This is Ray Salazar, and you're tuned into Morning Reel, a 3 to 4 to 100 minute or so podcast of films that I review from all nationalities, all kinds of ethnicities, everything from the old to the new, and in between. I review it, no matter how good it is to the regular folk, and how I don't think it's too good. I don't know. I go back and forth. Anyways, I am reviewing The Piano Teacher. Ooh. It's a 2001 erotic psychological drama film written and directed by Michael Haneke, based on the 1983 novel of the same name, written by Elfried Jelinek. Well, this film was filmed in France, Austria, and Germany. It's a French film, really. So its literal translation is The Pianist, which in French is La Pianiste. It's a crazy film. Let me tell you all about it right now. It's a crazy film. Let me tell you all about it right now. Produced by Veit Haidushka. Believe me, man, like, that's how it sounds. Starring Isabelle Huppert, who is the GOAT, Annick Girardot, and Benoit Magimel. Cinematography by Christian Berger. Edited by Monica Willi and Nadine Moose. Music by Martin Achenbach. Production companies MK2, Le Film Alain Sard, Wega Film, and Art France Cinema. And it's also distributed by MK2 Diffusion. Alright, man, let's get to the nitty gritty of this film. This film's a crazy ass film. If you're gonna watch this with if you're gonna go out on a date, I mean, not that this film's in theaters, but if this film were to be screening at a theater near you, and if you're a film guy, or if you're a guy or a chick is into films where like women are the main role, but not only the main role, but they change from the beginning of the film to the end. In her case, Isabelle Huppert's character changes drastically. Or really, it's not that we see her change, but she's already become the woman that she is. Anyways, Isabelle Huppert plays Erika Code. Benoit Magimel plays Walter Clemmer. And Girardot as the mother. Now, there are more, there are more supporting actors and supporting actresses in this film. But overall, this film is wild. The reason I say that is because these are one of these films where not only I can talk about it for a long time, right? But any other film critic or any other, cinema lover or international cinema lover will just talk about. Trust me, want to talk about it. This film won 3 awards in Cannes, dude. The Cannes Film Festival, which just happened recently, right? I mean, I don't know who won, but yeah, man, they won the Grand Prix, and they won Best Actor and Best Actress, and guess who won them? The people that I just mentioned. Anyways, all right, briefing session. Here we go. This film is very simple. It's very simple, but complex in its characters, right? Which is great. Which is what makes this film great. Is the complexity of these characters, regardless of what the film is really about. Isabelle Huppert, she's the GOAT, and the reason why I say she's the GOAT is that she plays this character named Erika Code, who's this very, very talented pianist, but also a very well respected piano teacher, right? At this conservatory, right? Only the best of the best, or people who really want to take piano playing, or if you want to be a badass in the piano and you want to go to school for it, this is the school to go to. And if you really want to be taught by the best, Erika is the best, and it's shown in the film, right? Through close-ups, and it's really good that Haneke, I mean, that's how I like to pronounce it, Haneke, does a really good job at pretty much not hiding, but like showing us exactly, well, he doesn't show it, right, but he shows piano playing at its finest, at its best, and we don't even know if it's the actual actor or actress playing it, or we don't even know for sure if what we're looking at is actual piano playing or just a mirror playback with the dead piano, right? Anyways, badass piano teacher. She's very cruel. She's very, no, not cruel, but you know what? She is cruel. Because, man, in this film, she really does some effed up stuff to one of her pupils. And, man, this woman's a character study. This woman at 40 years old or 40-ish, I don't know, still lives with her mom. We don't know if it's by choice or because of whatever else reasons, but they live together. It's a very toxic relationship. This mother is honestly unbearable. She has to call her daughter Erika about her whereabouts. This woman's in her 40s. Like, this woman could do whatever the heck she wants, whenever the heck she wants, at whatever time she wants, right? But the mom's like, nope, nope, nope. I gotta know where you are. I gotta know what you're doing. And it's crazy to see not the dissolution of a character. Haneke just puts us in the trenches, man, and we see this woman get pleasure out of pain, whether it's self inflicted or the pain she puts onto others or seeing others put pain onto others. We don't know for sure, but it's related and we see it. We see her gaining pleasure, and I'm not talking like sexual pleasure at this very point, but just like when she sees him play, it moves her to the point of a smile. But she tries so hard not to smile, man. It's like this woman's just wound up and tied up, but like all that sexual repression, joy of life, all that's inside her, and it's growing dark and deep, and we're looking at it. And as the film goes on, she just gets more extreme. Or is she getting more extreme? Because at the same time, we don't know no backstory of this character. We don't know really nothing too much of these characters, period, except for what is actually shown in real time of the film, which is great. It's kind of hard to do, really, like to pick up on information as the film is going on instead of going for a flashback or crap like that. Nah, Haneke doesn't do that. He's like, whatever you see is what you get, and man, we get a full mouth load of everything this woman is about and everything that she wants to be about. And I gotta say, this is a sad film. This is one of those films that are like pretty sad because of just how deep this character gets and as she progresses through the film, and it gets worse, and crap, man, for like there's a couple of films that I've seen and I can't even mention them off the top of my head, but I know for sure there are characters. It just gets worser and worser, and there's just nothing that could just change it. There's no joy, and honestly, primarily it's all her fault, especially when you see it in the film. It's Eric. Now people who have seen it might say to me, so it's her fault when at the last act, is it really her fault? No, it's not her fault. I'm not going to spoil what it is, but she did not deserve what she got at the end of the film. She did not deserve it. But, and this is a message from the film, you got to be careful who you mess with. You got to be careful who you open up to. You got to be careful you just got to be careful who you let in your life, period. Because it's so easy just to give in to somebody, right? But it may not be the wisest thing. And in this film, it shows us how unwise it was for a teacher and a pupil to get involved sexually. And this woman is like, I'm not saying she's crazy, but like, man, like she has fetishes. She has a certain type of sexual taste that even for me, I mean, not even for me, but like, as a plain guy, a plain Latino man, male, hetero, you know, missionary's the best, right? Nah. There's this letter, right, that she writes in this film, and she shows it to her pupil, and he reads it, and he reads it out loud, and it's not stuff to write home about. I mean, unless like you live in an island of sexual deviants or, people who are just into BDSM or sadomasochism, stuff like that. But man, this girl just wants life to really like take a giant crap on her. Not to say that it happens in this film, or not to say that it's implied that she likes that, but it's just it's not funny, but like it's just crazy to see how just a person can develop to become the way Erika becomes, or the way we see Erika, and it's fucked up. It's not like she deserves it. She's a very talented person. And crap, man, you would think somebody who's so talented and so, recognized by her peers, she doesn't have a good life. And that sucks. And we get to see that frame by frame. Haneke is very intimate about that. And he does not care, dude. He just not, it's not that he doesn't care. It's just that he cares. He obviously cares. He wrote and directed this film. But it's like, he's just not afraid of showing us the hurt. He's not afraid of showing us pain. He's not afraid of showing us blood. And man, this it's just good to see a film about the human psyche, the development of a human being due to whatever circumstances that they are in. And we get to see this relationship between Erika and the mom, and it's not a good relationship. It's just not. There's very little privacy. And with that, man, like there is no life really. You can't have a life with little privacy. You need privacy. You need a private time for yourself, man. I mean, this woman gets it though. Erika, she gets it. Whether her mom's trying to get through her or not, this woman's gonna do what she wants. And which is the whole kind of point, right? Like she's 40, she has to do whatever she wants, right? Even if it's bad. Like at that point you can't tell nobody what to do. And it just sucks that the fact that like you feeling that there's there's somebody behind you, man, like it's like there's no hope. And honestly, the end of the film is great. Great ending to a film. I mean, I would argue against those, or not argue, but like, just simply like being, what? I disagree with what you feel about the scene in this film. I thought the film, the way, I mean, it surprised me how it was going to end, because I was just kind of looking for like, is she going to do it? Is she going to do it? Is she going to really do it right here in front of everybody? Is she going to take him aside? Like, what's up, dude? And man, the what we get is just great, and it's inspiring in a way because it won the Grand Prix, which is like the second most prestigious award you can get at the Cannes Film Festival. Number one being the Palme d'Or, also known as the Golden Palm. I gave it up to Haneke. I gave it to all the actors and actresses. Not the perfect film, although this film is very engaging, and it'll keep you on your toes because, I mean, you don't get to really see. I can't spoil it, man. I can't spoil it. All I know is for sure is that there are moments where you just want to cringe. You just want to like ball your fist because it's like, "Ugh, it's just too much." But like, is it really too much? Is it really? Have we not seen worse in other films that depict violence or that depict sexuality? I'm not talking worse as in like, oh, it's going down the barrel, but like it just gets so complicated, so deep, so tense. Sometimes you might think that what you're looking at is completely real when in fact it's not. And when you start thinking like that, that's when you know the film has you. And that's when you know you're watching a fucking great film. Like The Piano Teacher. My name is Ray Salazar. Follow me on IG, on YouTube as Morning Shot Films. Check out my website, morningshotfilms.co. I put the podcast there. I give some details about what I got going on. Got a high and hungry season coming up. It's a show about smoking cannabis and reviewing food. Doesn't sound like a bad date, right? Doesn't sound like a bad thing at all. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who would just, eat after a good little sesh, right? I mean, I know I would. I give this film 4 out of 4 tokes. Check out the High and Hungry season. Comes out June 10th. By the time you hear this, it'll probably be June 10th. or before then. But check it out. It's only on B-Roll TV. Or you can go to BRoll.tv and you can check them out there. Anyways, thank you. And I will be reviewing Coraline for the next one. Yeah, Coraline. I like that movie. Thank you.